Yeah, I mean, you got to deal with the fucking animals.
Yep. Yeah.
But I mean, I know it's cute, and you don't know, but you don't know what it is. So everyone's saying anal glands. Did you do any research? I mean, they got to get drained, or what is it?
Well, somebody told me that.
Is it like itching? Is she itching? Is that what it is? Is it an itching thing?
Well, I don't know. To me, it just seemed like she did it in the mornings and then never did it again. But today, she seems to be doing it all day. You know, but it doesn't look.
Hey,
like...
man, if it feels good.
I mean, you know, butt stuff sucks, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some bad butt stuff before.
You did?
Yeah, I had 2 times in my life just a bad hemorrhoid where it crippled me. There's weird things that'll cripple a man. One is an ingrown toenail on the big toe. That'll cripple you, man.
I'd cripple anybody.
I know. Yeah.
I have had I've had a hemorrhoid. This is what we're opening with? I've had a hemorrhoid and I've had a fissure.
I don't know what that is.
Fissure's just where like your asshole cracks a little. There's a crack in your asshole.
Wow.
Yeah.
You mean like chap?
Kinda, but a little worse than that. Like it's open. You know, like it's like a hemorrhoid's like I think a vein that pops out.
It's unreal. It's
worst.
It's unreal.
The worst.
It's unreal what can happen to a human body. Like when I collapsed, you know, the guy was explaining it to me. Your vertebrae pops out and it shoots a juice like a glazed donut to shut your body down so you don't injure yourself.
So you don't cripple yourself.
Right, you don't keep going. So the weirdest stuff like hemorrhoids, ingrown toenail, that kind of stuff is weird.
I guess I've been fortunate in that I haven't had anything. I haven't had anything really take me down. I had an appendicitis.
I had that.
But I was like 11.
Right.
And I don't even know if I needed to take it out.
Right.
And I just moved. My family had just moved. And I tell that story sometimes about, like my dad's a doctor, but he's an orthopedic doctor. He's not an internist. And we'd been in New Mexico maybe a couple weeks, and I had these horrible pains that, in retrospect, were probably just gas.
Yeah.
So he knew this one doctor, Dr. Chester, and he had him come over. And this doctor gave me a rectal exam in the bathroom of my house while my dad stood there. And I don't know this guy.
Right.
I don't even know if he's on the level. You know, and I think it's like a traumatic experience looking back at it. And then he took out my appendix and he cut it wrong.
Oh, man.
It's like most people who get their appendix out. You had yours out?
Yeah,
so you got but do you got the diagonal scar?
I got straight across.
Me too, straight across.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be straight across.
Oh, it's not?
I heard it was supposed to be diagonal.
Oh, I don't know. Mine's straight across.
Yeah, mine's straight across.
Wow.
Why did you get yours? Did yours burst?
Well, it was the weirdest thing. I went in, I was like, man, I got some bad pain. And I went into the doctor and he goes, yeah, probably some gas or whatever.
When was this?
This is when I was 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then I remember I went camping.
Yeah.
And I took a sip off a beer and I was like, man, I don't feel good at all. And then I went to the studio a recording studio to check it out, and they had Mickey's Big Mouth like the next day, and I was still kind of like, I don't feel. I took one hit off that beer and collapsed. Thought I got
the green
poisoned.
bottle.
Yeah,
with the wide top.
Big Mouth. Yeah,
right.
And thought I got poisoned. I just collapsed, and then they drove me to the hospital, and they go, yeah, we got to take it out. And
so it was infected and fucked up.
Yeah, that's what they said. But
my mother had that. When she was a kid, she almost died.
Yeah,
because her appendix blew up and it was infected. Like she had 2 belly buttons forever.
Wow! If it bursts,
scar.
If it bursts and that poison goes through you, you will die.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's out. Yep. Mine's out.
Yep. Tonsils?
Probably. I don't remember it. I think I might. I don't know.
Mine are out.
Yeah.
And a couple of years ago, I had a problem with my voice, and I went to the doctor, and I thought it was my voice, but it was a weird thing from the neck that froze up my vocal cords on the left side.
Huh.
From all fucked up from the neck. And he looked in there and he goes, whoever cut these out left a half of one in.
A half a tonsil?
Yeah. He goes, man, shitty job. I was like, thanks, Hillcrest Hospital back in the 70s, you know?
I don't think I ever had my tonsils out. I don't think I had, I know I had my wisdom teeth out, but I think I have my tonsils. Do you have to have them out?
No.
No.
It's just if they get infected.
The tonsillitis thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember having measles. I don't remember having mumps, really. I don't remember having chicken pox.
I had that.
You do?
Yeah.
Itchies?
I had the chicken pox on the face. It was like my birthday.
You remember
weekend.
it?
Yeah, I do remember it.
I don't remember having that the diseases like that. I remember getting hit in the eye with a can.
Yeah, I lost a front tooth. You know, when you're young, you just get
Broke my leg on the skis.
Never broke anything.
Broke my leg. I broke my leg once and my ankle once. My dad did it both times.
When I was young, I didn't break shit. But,
yeah.
you know, the motorcycle crash, I broke shit. But young, I didn't break any arms. I always thought, break an arm, you could go to school and they sign your cast.
Hold on. I'm burping. I had a big old cast on my leg. My dad tightened my bindings too much, and I fell a spiral fracture. I remember being in the back when they took me down from the slope. They had me in one of those splints that you strap up.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad, they had the big Blazer. They have a Chevy Blazer, orange one. They put me in the very back because my brother was there. There was no place for me to lay out. So I'm behind the back seat, laying in that back part of a Blazer, bouncing around with a splint on my leg, broken leg, bad. And then the old man puts the cast on because he's an orthopedic.
Yeah.
So he takes care of it up to my fucking waist. What a fucking nightmare. Then, then I end up going to camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, like once I got the shorter cast, put a fiberglass cast on there.
Yeah.
I kept breaking the cast, playing soccer and shit. And I never did physical therapy. My dad's an orthopedic surgeon, never made me do the physical therapy, and my fucking right foot turns out like an idiot. Like I'm hobbled.
Yeah.
Like if you look at it. And he's the kind of doctor that's supposed to fix that. I'm not mad at him.
All I heard in that story was orange Chevy Blazer.
I know.
That's all I heard. I kept going like, wait a minute.
With the white top.
Oh, my God. The ultimate color. And I already know it's the big square one.
Yeah.
You know?
But it must have been from maybe like early 70s, mid 70s.
That's the shit right
Mid 70s.
there.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. What was it, your dad's?
Yeah, it was just it was the car we had. It was a family car. We also had one of those we had like that Goodyear, that year that you like, that Impala with the slope, with the back that goes slopes
65.
down. Something 65. Like that. A white one with a black top. Yeah.
Your dad had cool cars.
Yeah, they were pretty cool, but were they cool then? Or are they cool now? They weren't that cool then.
Yeah.
The Blazer was just, we had it because we'd go up skiing and shit, and I don't know, he drove it.
Yeah.
He had a TR7.
Whoa, that's another one. Triumph TR7.
Yeah, the Wedge.
That's a crazy car.
The Wedge.
Yeah.
Terrible. They were terrible. They're not good cars.
Nope.
It was like a joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My mom bought shitty cars too. Like, I'm getting a Fiat Spider. Steering wheel fell off when we were getting on the overpass.
Fell off?
Yeah, it just came off. It just slid off, and we just rode over into the dirt.
I remember that TR7. It just never, it never really worked as a car.
Yeah, that's why you're not a car guy, I think.
Because of the bad cars?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what we had. We had the Capri station wagon, I think. The big station wagon.
Yeah.
But my dad went through a bunch of sporty-ass cars. He had a 280ZX that he totaled.
Oh.
I remember that. Like, it was a bad wreck. I think they were both in it, but they were both okay. It was a 280ZX Turbo. When they first got the turbos.
Great car.
Yeah, and they wrecked it. And I remember going to the junkyard to see it. I don't know why. I don't remember, but I remember walking around the junkyard, the car yard, with the guy who ran the place, and he's just showing me these wrecks. And I'll never forget it because we walked by this one car, which clearly the windshields, was like head went through the windshield.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, yeah, this guy, and he points to the seat. There's an old piece of bread on there. He's like, he's eating his toast on the way to work.
He's eating his toast. He just looked down and bam.
Oh, man.
I love those junkyards. When I was young, I didn't have any money, so you'd buy used car parts. You'd go to a place called a pick-a-part. You bring your tool set, and you go out to the junkyard and you find your car.
Right, you got a Toyota over there with a catalytic converter on it or whatever.
Yeah, you just under there, and pre-lawsuits, I guess, or any insurance, you're just in a junkyard pulling a starter out of like an 84 Corolla.
Yeah.
You know?
For your car.
Yeah, for your car.
And how much did that cost?
Like $25, you know?
Just an entrance fee almost?
Yeah, that was almost it. And then when you're out there, you'd steal other parts because the guy, they're not out there. Yeah.
Those creepy places, those junkyards. I never really attached them to fatalities until the toast story. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's great.
What else? My dad had the Mercedes sports car. You know, the convertible
450 SL.
Yeah, he had one of those.
Oh,
he had a red Porsche Turbo.
Oh God,
80s one.
911. That car's such a big money car now.
Is it?
Oh my God, dude, it's beyond.
I remember one day they were out of town. I was like, me and my buddy my friend Sam Howard took it up to Santa Fe. Like he wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
Oh,
he always
God.
had these cars we weren't supposed to touch, but
Yeah.
I drove them. Those are the ones I remember. I remember the 280ZX Turbo because it was like one of the first turbos.
And you drove these cars?
He'd let me do it, but then. Like that one time when they were out of town, we took that fucking turbo off. We
That's
took
weird.
that Porsche out.
It's weird that it didn't stick with you, because to me, it just stuck with me.
My buddy Dave was a car guy. I was around car guys. I just didn't really give a shit.
Right.
My buddy Dave Bishop had this like 72 gold Firebird. That he had put I don't know much about it, but I know he put a Holly double pumper in it.
Oh yeah. Holly 4-barrel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
Right, so he had these giant tires on this fucking 72 Gold Firebird, and it would go like 150 miles an hour.
Oh.
And I remember we'd take it out, and it would shake.
Oh yeah.
And then at some point, he just got a Scirocco. I don't know why. He got a Scirocco.
Well, we're at the same age where everyone.
He had a Z28 for a minute.
Oh, a Z28, killer.
A Camaro.
Same car as the Firebird.
Right,
yeah.
he had one that was all fucking done, and then he didn't have it long. He was always in trouble, Dave. He passed away, but he was always in trouble with those cars, and he eventually leveled off on a Scirocco, and he fucking loved the Scirocco.
Yeah, Scirocco's where all of a sudden that kind of stuff came in.
Yeah.
Scirocco's.
Yeah.
Hot hatchbacks, they call them.
Yep.
They'd fix those up to go fast.
My buddy Chris, because I grew up in New Mexico, so we could drive at 15.
Wow, really?
Yeah. You got a learner's permit at 14 and 9 months.
Oh, I got it at 15 and a half. You got the learner's permit.
So you get your full license when you're 15. So just a bunch of kids driving around like idiots asking grown-ups to buy them beer so they could drive around and get shit-faced on Friday and Saturday night. There's nothing else to do. But my buddy Chris had a Maverick, a white Maverick, 3 on the tree Maverick.
Yeah. I had one of those.
But not a great car, no?
No, shitty.
But but that's not one of those ones that anyone gives a shit about.
Nope.
You never say like someone's got a fucking mint Maverick, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, well, because they didn't have motors or anything. They weren't muscle.
No.
Muscle is Mopar, Chevy, Pontiac, and GTOs.
I remember the first goat that I saw. I can't remember who had it, you know. But when I grew up in New Mexico, it was all lowriders everywhere. And it was mostly those fucking 62 Impalas that they'd chop up.
Oh, my buddy, not my buddy later, but Bob Nation in the neighborhood had a GTO, and he hated us. We were on our BMX bikes, and we'd flip him off and shit, and he'd chase us in this GTO. He hated us, Bob Nation.
Yeah.
And he dated a chick named Cricket.
Yeah.
And he'd just be out in his black...
Cricket or Raven.
Cricket,
Raven.
Cricket was her name. It's a trip, man.
Yeah. I knew a couple crickets. They always talk like this, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
That was her voice, yeah. And he would just go after us. And years later, we hung out all the time because he started playing bass and everything.
Oh, yeah,
And he goes, I fucking hated you guys. We'd throw rocks at him
Yeah.
and shit. You know? Just the BMX kids, the over-the-edge guys.
My first car was a Datsun B210.
Rad. Great car.
Was it?
Oh, those cars are those are the rock and roll cars, the Toyota Corolla and the Datsun B210, because they'll drive. You could forget to put oil in it and ride it for years.
I don't know how the fuck I fucked that car up so hard, like just being in high school. I don't know how the fuck it happened, man. But I fucked it up hard. Me and my buddy Dave, whose dad owned a stereo place, tried to install a stereo in it and fucked up the dash forever. Never got it in right. And then... some asshole didn't like me, man. Someone came down to my house and cut my fucking battery cables.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
early Marin trolls.
Yeah. And I think it was the same guy that put Nazi signs in Arby's sauce on my car. Yeah.
Oh,
I think I know. Alan,
that happened?
Yeah. I told that story a few times. I told it recently. Yeah, I came out. It was parked in the lot with all the other kids' cars, and there was just Jewish star on it and Nazi swastikas, all in Arby's sauces.
Wow.
that they had taken from Arby's.
Wow.
And then I went to use the wipers to clean it off, and they loaded those up with sauce. So then I had to take them over to the fucking the kind of paste car wash, spray that shit off.
Damn.
Arby's anti-Semitism, yeah. I think I know who it was.
Wow.
I swear to God it was Alan Metter.
That's crazy shit. Yeah, you're like the guy.
But now I feel bad. I can't say that because I don't want to, make any assumptions. But so scratch that. Yeah. I don't know who did it, and I don't know where Alan is now. Yeah. I do know he didn't like me, but he was a friend of my friend of Dave's. Whole bunch of us.
You didn't play sports in high school, right?
Well, yeah. You and I are oddly not. I'm a pretty athletic dude.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, me and my brother went to tennis camp. So I could play tennis apparently at some point.
Right.
And I was on swim teams when I was younger.
Yeah.
I was on the Elks Club swim team, and then I was on the University Swim Club. So I did swim teams for a few years.
All that stuff you'd get bullied over, though. It's not football, Yeah,
I don't know. I don't remember anyone saying anything. The swim club was an after-school thing, so I wasn't at school doing it. It was like there was just these clubs that, would compete outside of high schools. And I was never, I always had a problem. I mean, I think I got a B time in breaststroke, but I never ranked, man. I think it was like maybe the 50-yard breaststroke. But I would try to swim at meets, and the backstroke was a pain in the ass. And if I had to do like what do you call it?
The butterfly?
I can kind of do a butterfly now for a few strokes.
Yeah.
But what's the one where you did all four?
Oh, yeah.
Where you do freestyle, the butterfly, the breaststroke, and the backstroke.
Yeah, isn't that like
It's a something medley. Like
yeah.
I remember.
I know what you're talking about. You got to do them all.
Yeah, do them all in the one race, and I'd always turn over before I got to the edge on the backstroke and get disqualified because I never knew. I was always afraid of hitting the wall.
Yeah.
So I'd turn over, and that would be the end of it. I was bad.
That was some Marc Spitz era.
Yeah.
Right? Marc Spitz was just making people swim.
Yep. But yeah, I think it was more my parents one side of the house. I played Little League ball.
Yeah, I did too. I loved it.
Pee Wee League.
I was catcher.
I was terrible.
And left field.
Terrified of the ball.
Oh, I loved it.
Terrified.
I said this before, but Little League was really my early introduction kind of into fashion and rock and roll.
Yeah.
Because it kind of... you're up on this, you're at the plate. And, of course, I worshipped Bad News Bears, the movie.
Yeah.
And I loved Kelly Leak, who's Jackie Hale Early.
I know, you're trying to get him. You're trying to get him.
No, but I'm saying Jackie Earl Haley.
Yeah.
Try to say that name fast.
Jackie Hale, I don't know.
But that was my life. You were just hanging with these kids.
Yeah.
And then when you go to plate, man, we had a dude. He'd be like, number 7... Dean Del Rey,
Yeah.
You're like the families are there, and you got to deliver. It was kind of like early stage.
Yeah, I don't think my parents ever went to those games. My mother used to go. My brother became sort of a semi-pro tennis player.
Wow,
like nationally ranked in doubles, and that was his life.
Wow,
he was like a tennis guy.
Yeah,
but he didn't have the natural. You got to be a natural, or you ain't gonna make it.
Yep.
No matter how hard you work.
Yeah.
But I never really aspired to it, and it seemed like the team I was on the Little League. I was on the Yankees. We were sponsored by Rainbow Bread, so we had the Rainbow Bread patch.
Yeah.
And it was Thunderbird Little League, and it was the Yankees, and we were terrible. I remember I must have been on there for 2 years, because I remember the one coach, his kid was a pitcher. And I remember Brian, something had an Italian last name, man.
Yeah.
God damn it. I remember his dad. It was just weird.
Yeah.
When the dad's I was terrible. I was chubby. I was in center field. I couldn't really hit. It was just, I don't know why I did it.
I didn't have, my dad and mom weren't around. They weren't there. My dad didn't live around here. My mom was at work.
Yeah.
It was just like, baby, the babysitter.
Go do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But
go do it.
It just from then I went to BMX bicycles, and that my whole life changed from there.
I think from there I went to cigarettes. I think I like.
Once I got the cigarettes, I bought a
no
jacket.
More sports.
No more sports. It was jacket, leather jacket, and cigarettes, and then I was labeled the stoner crowd.
You're in the stoner crowd?
Yeah, but I didn't get stoned like the other kids were. They were getting stoned. I was more into blow and stuff.
Early on?
The weed would knock me out.
I guess in junior high, because I went to this dumb little private school. It seems bigger now. I just drove by it when I was in New Mexico. I did a couple of plays in junior high. There's a lot of making out. saw like I saw a girl in white Britannia jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Got her period. That was a big day.
Well, remember Dittos?
Sure.
Yeah.
Dittos and lip smackers, Bonnie Bell lip smackers. Remember Bonnie Bell lip smackers?
I don't.
I didn't wear them, but the girls did. The smelly lip gloss that they used to use. There's so much smelly lip gloss and tube tops. Smelly lip gloss, tube tops, and feathered hair. That's what I remember. And I'm a little older than you, so we might have just missed some of the stuff.
Yeah, the comb in the back pocket.
Yeah.
Comb in the back pocket.
Familari shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember those with the wavy bottoms?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, like that. And then desert boots. Clark's desert boots.
Clark's desert boots, Clark's wallabies. Yeah. I had a friend who was so hung up on Levi's jeans. And like in my memory, they were a lot better than they are now. But is that true, you think?
Yeah, they were way better back then. The quality was insane.
They were so stiff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you get them. And
they were just ridiculous.
Yeah, 501, you'd have to shrink to fit, they were called.
Right.
You get a size up and hope it worked.
I just always thought that like there were always these other kids whose parents were more engaged in the process of them being cool than mine were.
You know what I was thinking about
What?
was back then, talk about fat shaming, how like stuff's changed now.
Yeah.
They had the husky section at Mervin's.
I know, my mother, it was the bane of my existence.
Wow, husky.
My mom used to have to take me.
Wow, remember that?
Get me Huskies.
Yeah.
Huskies.
Yeah, husky size.
I know.
That's crazy shit.
That's part of my life.
Yeah, same here.
I had to wear Huskies.
Yeah.
You wore Huskies?
Yeah. It was weird for a while. It was like husky, or also just straight up chords.
I used to, when I got into chords, I loved them.
Oh, same here.
I thought chords were the best.
Brown chords.
I kind of still think they're the best. I like those ones. I haven't had a pair. I had chords all in through. I tried to get them on and off through college and stuff. The Levi's chords, brown chords, right?
Yeah.
The light brown ones.
Love them.
I also like those rust ones. The rust chords.
Oh, those are great.
Those are so cool.
They had green.
I had black chords.
Yeah.
I had a pair of black chords. I had the sort of off-white chords that was a tan.
Yeah.
And then they had the light brown, and then they had the brown, then they had the rust, and they had the black ones.
Oh.
And they had blue ones, but those were a little weird. Blue
Yeah.
And I had blue chords. They're all right. I like chords.
Did you have school clothes?
I guess I did. I remember when I started getting into T-shirts because there was a place right across from the university called the General Store, which was a head shop.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of fucking T-shirts. And I started buying T-shirts with stuff on them there. Like I bought the Leonard Skinner Jack Daniels logo.
Love it.
I had that shirt. I had a Bob Dylan Desire shirt that was tie-dyed.
Wow.
That I liked.
Wow, great record.
Great record.
Great record.
It's like one of the best records.
It's got
ISIS?
Mick Taylor.
ISIS?
Come on.
Wait a minute. Mick Taylor was on Infidels. He's on.
Sorry, Infidels.
Oh.
Yeah. Desire. Yeah. Wait.
Desire was all. That was
One more
after,
cup of coffee.
Yeah.
On Masterpiece.
Yeah. And
Masterpiece.
Sarah.
How about his look on that too? The cover with the hat. And the sweater.
Yeah. Hurricanes on there.
Oh, Hurricane. That's a Masterpiece record.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best. And he met that violin player like in an elevator or something.
Oh yeah.
She's on everything.
She's on everything.
All of it.
She
defines that record. What is her fucking name? We should give her some props. I'll look it up. What?
Oh yeah.
What were we gonna say?
I watched The Big Lebowski last night.
Oh yeah.
First time ever.
Yeah. So are you in now? Are you one of them?
No way. Well, what I got to thinking was, so there's a great Dylan record on the.
Scarlett Rivera is her name on the violin.
Oh, all right.
And I'm trying to see if we got any other friends on there. Do you know these guys?
Well,
Emmylou Harris is on background vocals,
Okay.
which you can identify. But do you know Rob Stoner?
Nope.
Nope. Howard Wyeth?
Nope.
Yep. Dominic Cortez on accordion mandolin? Nope.
Nope.
Vinnie Bell on the bouzouki?
No.
What is a bouzouki?
I don't know. Bazooka.
A bouzouki. Eric Clapton on Romance in Durango.
Wow. I never even knew that.
Ronnie Blakely on, I know her. Where do I know her from? She's an actress. I think she's passed away.
What?
Wasn't she in Robert Altman? Wasn't she in Nashville? Is that Ronnie Blakely?
Nashville?
The movie Nashville? Hold on. But wait, who was I just talking about? I forget where we were going with all that.
Well, I was listening to the.
Oh, yeah.
So the New
Lebowski.
Morning record.
Yeah.
And they had the song on there, The Man in Me is the intro one for.
She was in Nashville. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
What'd she do on the record?
Sang, I guess, background vocals.
Wow.
But I feel like she died young and it was sad.
Oh.
Oh no, 75. I mean, you know. All right.
So I watched Big Lebowski because it is one of those films where I call it, it's kind of like Radiohead, where I think that everybody has a film in their heart that they never saw, and they just say they saw it because they, you know, like at the party, they're like, dude, you know.
Well, I mean, it's sort of it must be nice to be able to watch it for the first time, you know, given that it's such a cult movie.
Right.
Like, I push back on it because it really annoys me when people say that Lebowski is the best Coen Brothers movie.
Well, that's insane because, I mean, No Country
People
for Old Men.
People fucking love it, dude.
I know.
No one will agree with you on No Country.
Well, that's the best movie they've ever made.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I think that's the best movie in the last 20 years.
I love it. I'm not saying that, but
Right.
I don't know that it's their best movie.
Oh, my
I mean,
God.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
And it was, I know where they shot it in Albuquerque. That hotel, I went to look for it. It's not there anymore. That shootout at the end is in Albuquerque.
Wow.
And it's supposed to be Texas, I think. But that building, the First National Bank building's right there. And I remember that hotel, but I don't think it's there anymore. It's right across, literally within a block from where I went to high school.
Wow.
On Route 66 on Central is where they had that final shootout. But I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's leveled because I went looking for it when I was just there. But Lebowski, because there are some people that are fucking total nerds over it.
Yeah, they got that festival at the Will Turn that
Yeah.
people stay the
Yeah.
night. They do. It's
They
like
watch it 100 times.
it's like that. You know, what was that midnight movie?
Rocky Horror?
Yeah, it's like that for people.
Really? They throw rice and they
Well, no, they
sing
just
along
go
with
there
Jeff
and they,
Bridges?
yeah, they act it out.
They do?
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, once a year at the Will Turn, they do this Lebowski festival.
Yeah, no, see, like, I don't get on. I don't know what
Right.
that is. And I've watched it every year for years
Right.
to see if it's me.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah.
It's not their best movie. I think it's like almost the least best movie they did.
Yeah.
That and, you know, Burn After Reading.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'll tell you though, Brad Pitt in Burn After Reading is the best.
He's fantastic in that.
But for me, there's a couple Coens I haven't seen, dude. But for me, I don't think it is. The more I watch Fargo,
Yeah.
the more like I think that's kind of a fucking masterpiece.
And
And I'm a Jew, so A Serious Man,
love
very,
it. But they're
very
kind of
correct.
Lynchy on that film. They
On-
kind of drift into a Lynch flavor on that film.
On which one?
On Serious Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's different. It's a kind of Lynchy feeling. I think No Country for Old Men is one of the greatest films ever made.
Not arguing with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's their best movie.
Oh man, I for me I do. But my point is, do you have a movie that you've never seen and you just say fuck it and say yeah I've seen it, just so you don't get into the conversation of like, dude, how have you not seen that? What do you?
No, I generally don't lie about that kind of shit anymore. It's not
Most
worth
people
it.
do though.
I go out of my way to say I don't know if I don't know things.
Right.
And I will not. Sometimes with music, someone will bring something up in here, and I won't say no or yes, but I'll just be like, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll say no or yes, but not if they ask me.
Right.
But sometimes I'll act like I know what they're talking about. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm trying to figure out which ones of these I haven't seen. Blood Simple, I saw it. Raising Arizona, saw it. Miller's Crossing, saw it. Barton Fink, saw it. Hudsucker Proxy, saw it. Fargo, saw it. Big Lebowski, saw it. Oh Brother, We're Out There, saw it. The Man Who Wasn't There, saw it. Don't remember it at all. Intolerable Cruelty, didn't see it. The Lady Killers, saw it. Don't remember it at all. That's the one with Tom Cruise, or not Tom Cruise, with Tom Hanks, right? Lady Killers.
I don't remember that one at all.
Yeah, I think Intolerable Cruelty is the one with Clooney and what's her name? Mike Douglas's wife. What's her name?
Oh yeah. Oh God. What is her name with the black hair?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men. Again, great movie. Then they Burn After Reading, saw it. Serious Man, saw it. True Grit, saw it. Inside Llewyn Davis, saw it. Hail Caesar.
Loved it.
Great movie.
Loved that film. I talked
Great
about it
movie.
last night, how underrated
Great.
it was.
I get mad at people for dismissing that movie.
I want to go to that
Mad
house
at
in
them.
Malibu, wherever they were. That
Oh,
house
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
insane.
I wonder if it is in Malibu.
Yeah. Great film.
Ballad of Buster Scruggs, I enjoyed that.
Wait, I don't know that one.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
No, what's that one?
It's on Netflix. It's 3 different movies.
Somebody told me that was good, actually.
It's great.
Yeah.
There's Tom Waits is in one.
That
of them.
came out during COVID, right?
It's genius. The Tom Waits one.
I got to see that.
I'm wondering. It's all Gold Canyon, I think, is the one with Waits. Waits is great.
My point is, I just found a couple words to say to people over the years,
Right.
and they'd be like, Big Lebowski, right? And I'd be like, the dude, Eagles suck. And they go, yeah, and then I just move on.
So you just chose to lie.
Well, I didn't choose to lie. I didn't want to get into the
Sounds
thing.
like you chose.
No, you know,
All right.
people are like, they get so emotional over the Big Lebowski.
Right. But then you're going to be stuck in this language they speak. How do you get out of that?
Yeah, well-
you think that it's enough just to say 2 taglines and you're going to get out from under?
Well, I always figured it couldn't have been that good of a movie because they'd go, yeah. And then I started thinking, maybe they haven't seen it either. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'd be like, the dude, and they go, the dude. And then they'd cruise away, and I was like, he didn't see it either. You know?
Yeah. No, I get that. Like, whenever I do live IGs, people are like, that rug really, whatever the line from the Lebowski is.
Yeah.
Look, man, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a fine movie. It's a good comedy.
Yeah.
But like it gets kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But that's the idea of it. And I didn't really put it together that it's this riff on film noir. And like, you know, I like Sam Elliott and I like I like the movie fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's definitely no Fargo.
No.
And it's no fucking No Country.
No.
It's no Serious Man. It's no Barton Fink. It's
No.
no any of their movies. I think it's almost like it's 4 up from the bottom.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
And Barton Fink is crusher.
I just watched it again.
Oh my God.
It's fucking art. That's a fucking art. That's an art film. It's a masterpiece.
Well, you know, what's his name?
I'll show you a life of the mind.
I love him in Lebowski though. He's like, I'm Jesus, you know?
Yeah. But just where he's like, well, Barton and Barton just keeps cutting him off. The working like Turturro is so fucking inspired in that as the annoying Jew writer.
John Turturro, there was years where he was absolutely my favorite. From all the Spike Lee films, from, you know, when he's working in the candy shop on Jungle Love, of course, Do the Right Thing. He's an absolute crusher.
Yeah.
But then he directed a film after he got some heat where it's him and his 2 brothers own a construction company.
Yeah.
And it is fantastic.
I kind of remember that.
It's an indie.
I used to see the little brother around, the short guy.
I don't know him.
Yeah. But
Great.
he's one of the brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Great
Maybe
film.
Nick. What is his brother's name? I don't know.
Nick Turturro.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds like it could be. He'll be Nick to us from here on out.
Yeah. But John Turturro is unreal to me, you know?
Yeah, I interviewed him.
You did?
Yeah. He's intense, man.
Wow.
He's a live wire. Yeah, it is Nick.
I ran into him on the street
And
in New
Ada,
York.
his sister.
Oh,
Ada
yeah.
from the Sopranos.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. Scary.
She's great.
Yeah. She's a scary lady.
Did you finish The Sopranos again?
I watched it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
All of it.
Right.
What have I been watching? I don't know what. I watched Mayor of Easttown because I fucking love Kate Winslet.
I love her.
Oh my God, so good. I don't like this trend of like these unsolvable thrillers. They're not thrillers if you can't solve them, or they're not suspense. Like it's not a whodunit.
Right.
If you like they frame these things as a whodunit, but like you're not given enough information to even take a shot at it. All you're doing is sitting there going like, oh, it could have been that guy, could have been that guy. There's no mystery solving.
Yeah.
It's just here's new information that changes the entire story. So whatever you're thinking is wrong, or maybe it could be any of these people. I guess it's a thriller. This like Gene Smart and Kate, they're fucking great.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of the acting is great, but the story is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's moments where it's like, you know, they pull someone out of the river and then like, you know, the next scene people are just having coffee or a party. I'm like, what kind of fucking town is this? No, the person is still fucking, you know, warm at the morgue and everyone's just sort of like going about their life.
She's incredible. Remember that one Little
Great.
Children?
Oh, that's fucking heavy. That's your boy, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Cuts his dick off.
Jackie.
Cuts his own dick off, that guy.
Crazy story on that guy. You know, like, you know that story, right? He's just like not acting anymore.
I understand that. Why would you want to?
He's driving a limo in Texas.
Yeah.
A guy gets in the car from the airport and looks around the fucking seat and he goes, hey, man, is your name Jackie? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, hey, dude, what happened to you? And he's like, yeah, fucking.
What do you, I mean, why wouldn't you get tired of it? You're a child star, you make a big splash, and then you get, you know, you're kind of hard to cast because you're weird looking and short.
Right.
Well, how much shit can you take?
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
it's a
well, that's
fucking
what happened.
stupid, disappointing business.
That's what happened. You
Yeah,
know?
well, acting is so fucking stupid. You know, like, you know, these people wait around their whole lives
Yeah.
for other people to make decisions for them, and then they got to sell out and do garbage lines, like to hang your fucking life on that, waiting around to go on audition. I mean, look, I got nothing against, you know, great actors or people who want to do it, but boy, the shit you got to eat.
Oh, I know.
You know,
I know.
why wouldn't I wouldn't blame anybody for saying I'm out.
Well, it was weird because then the guy goes, I think I got a part for you. And it's that movie, and he gets an Academy Award nominee.
Yeah.
And he's been working ever since again.
Yeah.
That shit is incredible, that story.
He was good in that Civil War thing. Well, the Lincoln.
Yeah.
He played, the Confederate president or something. I can't remember.
He's so good.
Me and my history is like, you know, the guy who was in charge of the Confederacy.
I don't know.
When they were a country, they tried to be a different country within the country.
I don't know any of that shit, man.
I'm a fucking moron.
I don't know any kind of religion shit.
Moron. I know some of that.
I know rock and roll.
Yeah,
I
of
know,
that.
I know architecture. I know cars, music, and comedy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know cars. I know a little bit about a few things. I know art pretty good. Pretty good with art. Pretty good with photography. Pretty good with movies. Okay with music. You know, not great. I can name guitars, but not ears or knobs.
Yeah. I don't know shit about religion, man.
I know some about religion.
Yeah.
I know the Jew stuff. I know the Christian stuff.
I don't know any of that stuff.
Oh, yeah. Not brought up with it.
Yeah, well, I ran from it.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, you know.
We didn't run from it. We do the thing. You know, you kind of had to do the thing. But I mean, I never used it in any practical way. I know a Jew when I see one. Sometimes.
I know most of my life I only date Jewish.
You do?
Yeah.
Huh. Not on purpose?
Yeah, pretty much.
What are those glasses?
These are Blake Kuwahara's, man. It's a frame inside a frame.
Yeah, I get it.
I had the guy on. I love them. They're like a goggle.
Yeah, they are like a goggle.
Yeah.
But the problem is we're just in life. Do you need, are you in the lab?
I need I need a goggle out here, man. I'm in battles.
Is there a Bunsen burner around? Are we doing goggle?
I'm paintballing.
Yeah. Those glasses come with a helmet?
Yeah. I wear these just out of just because I know they'll make people mad.
Oh God. I'm on a sugar detox, man.
Oh God.
It's hard, dude.
How long?
It's a week today.
Wow. I just went and got my physical. He said my sugar was better than ever. He goes, dude, you're at 5.6.
What does that mean?
Oh, well, that's the sugar, you know. I was at 5.9. 6 is like, normal right there. And under that's great. He's like, this is just insane, the turnaround you did.
That's great.
Man. Cholesterol's great.
My cholesterol, I have a high good cholesterol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blood
that
pressure's fantastic.
I always have good blood pressure.
Yeah.
I didn't get any fucking sugar readings. I was wondering if she even gave me my, because that's a piss test, isn't it?
No.
It's a blood? It's blood. Yeah, I guess it's blood.
Yeah, blood.
I feel like I didn't get my full results.
Oh, you got to get that.
Well, I got the ones that mattered. I mean, I was there for the cholesterol read.
What about the sugar, though?
She didn't say nothing.
Wow, then you're good.
Yeah.
Because, I'm
going to look.
I'm always paranoid that it's going to come back, the diabetes, you know?
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I always wonder about when you say that, like you had diabetes or you almost had it.
No,
had it.
No, I had full-on diabetes.
I didn't even know that was possible to get rid of that. I'm happy you did, but I didn't know it was possible.
Well, type 1 is born with, like Rick Ingram has. You cannot get rid of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Type 2 is
Test
where
results.
You just eat yourself into a piece of shit and you get it.
Yeah. Let's see. Your muscle enzyme test results are normal. Great.
All right.
Lipid panel. Your total cholesterol is high because you have a very high HDL good cholesterol. No change in your treatment at this time.
Wow. What treatment? What are you taking?
I did take a statin.
Oh, yeah. You
Your liver function test results are normal. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
My liver's great, he said.
Yeah.
We don't booze.
No. But see, that's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I mean, but I guess if there was going to be sugar, there would.
Just ask her, though. Just find out what your number is just anyway, you know?
What do you want? Are we in a competition?
No, I was just curious if you're ever, close.
You can see if you're beating me.
I'm not trying to beat anyone. I'm trying to live, you know? Holy shit.
I know, dude. Like I can't take the competitiveness.
I know.
It's not with you. Like, where the fuck is triglycerides lab panel order date? Maybe she didn't order. Why wouldn't she have fucking ordered the goddamn sugars?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You got just email her and go, hey, it's the sugar counts in here.
Yeah, because I don't see any urine tests. Is this all? I don't know, man. I don't know. What are lipids? Is that the sugar?
I don't know. Here's how I get the call.
Okay.
Dean, Dr. Ron.
That's how who's Dr. Ron? That's the guy?
Yeah, he's great. I love this guy. Yeah.
My muscle enzymes.
Yeah.
That's good. But which one's from P?
I don't know.
I'm not seeing any P results.
I think that's liver, right? The P? That's liver for sure.
I thought it would be kidneys.
Kidneys, liver.
Right? I'm going to message her.
Yeah, you're messaging her right now. Hey, where's the sugar? Here, I'm on the air with an ex-diabetic.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But what was that? What was I about to say? I was about to say something about something. God damn it! What did we talk? What did I just mention when I was looking at that?
Competitive shit.
Oh, competitive shit.
Yeah.
I fucking snapped last night. Like
at the store,
a little bit. Because I'm like, I'm prefer the original room right now because it's just better.
Right.
I mean, the main room's fine, but it's all spread out.
Yeah.
And it's, it's like I'm trying to work out shit. And the original room's tight, crowds where it's supposed to be, bouncing around, doing the work. And like, I'll do one main street. I get spots because, I'm who I am, whatever.
Of course.
But,
you went on every night this week.
Yeah. But I'll get like, I'll get the one main room spot on one of the weekend nights. And that's fine. That's what I want. And fucking Eliza the last night, she goes, she's like, "Did you go on?" I'm like, "Yeah, I went in the R." She's like, "Wow, you're in there a lot, it seems." I'm like, "What was it? What are you winning something, Eliza? Are you winning comedy because you're in the main room I don't want to be in there.
Yeah.
I want to do the work."
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay, whatever." And I'm like, "Fuck you." She's
pushing your buttons.
It's just a jock. It's like I can be in the main room if I want.
Yeah. I could do both tonight. I could do both tonight.
I think. I don't know.
You keep saying that. I think it's like, it's so funny. I think about you a few years ago when you were like, there was years where I would see Mitzi and I was afraid she would unpass me, so I'd dodge her, And I'm at that point right now, where I am 11 years in. I really say 10 because that last year didn't count.
Oh, really? You're subtracting?
Well,
COVID?
I did a lot of spots.
Yeah.
I did 112 spots, but it was
fuck? I mean, it's crazy that you still count them. You should let it go.
No. It's more of it's not a, hey, look how many I did. It's more of like, fuck, I didn't do enough.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't even imagine counting.
Yeah, I know. Well, you've been doing it 25 years. I can't tell you how many fucking rock gigs I've done. There are thousands.
I started working in 88. Is when I started doing paid work. So that's 88, 98, 2008, 2018. That's, 33 years, 32 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so I'm at that point right now where I don't even know where I'm at in the business, Well,
you're doing gigs.
I got 4 fucking gigs for the year, dude.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's so funny. I was thinking about it last night. It's like,
are you going out with Burr?
I don't have any dates with him. I got one, Red Rocks, which is fucking fantastic.
Oh, that's great. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But I was looking at it as like, there's some people that quit comedy, and I think comedy quits other people. It's just kind of like, hey, man, I'm out here. There's people doing it less than me.
Yeah.
And they're getting more spots around town. They got specials and everything. And then you start thinking like, fuck, man, I guess.
Getting pushed out, you feel like it?
Oh, full. I mean, it's not pushed out. I just don't ever feel like I've been in.
Right.
Ever in.
Right.
Where I'm comfortable.
Right.
And you could do all kinds of work and everything. And it's just like, if you're not the industry darling, or if you don't have the rabid fans, you're just in this nomad land. And I'm doing all this work of writing and shit, but I'm not able to do the thing.
Well, I mean, where's the road at now? I don't even know where anything's at. Like, I mean, is it open?
Well, the road is open, but I have zero manager or agent.
What happened? I thought you were going to go with the guy who manages.
I talked to that guy, man.
Who does he manage?
Oh, he's got some guys, but he's trying, he's trying to put together this. He's not even a manager. It turned out he's an agent. He's trying to do these. Dude, we get you on these Jimmy Blue Collar tours, and we got like Toothless Sawdust is he headlines out here. You don't know him, but he does theaters. And then I'm like, no, it's all these like kind of
novelty act.
Yeah, like Blue Collar, but with these names like Catfish Jimmy, or whatever. I don't even know that. It's like,
get me a Catfish Jimmy T-shirt.
Yeah, I just told the guy straight up. I go, dude, I'm not the biker comic. I'm not the rocker comic. I'm not the blue collar comic. I just want to be a comedian. I feel like I do the work. I'm working my ass off, and if I can just get some stage time, but I don't get the stage time.
What's going on with the smaller rooms? Are they around anymore?
Nah, that shit's like, they come and go, but all those hustlers are kind of gone that used to run those,
Yeah.
Those were kind of...
Yeah, well, I wonder what's going to come back. We don't even know what the city's going to look like.
Everything's open right now. Everybody's working.
I guess.
The store's open, the Improv's open, the factory's open, Flappers is open.
Flappers is open?
Yep.
Well, do you work at those places?
I don't do Flappers now because they're it's just like over there, like we like Queen comedy over here.
Oh, really?
I don't know, unless you're a super headliner.
What about the Improv?
They never ever book me.
I don't even know who books over there. I don't even know who's in charge.
Yeah, they never book me. Yeah.
Factory's
giving me some spots. Yeah.
That's good.
But that comes and goes. No spots for a couple of years. And then like, well, I got 4. I'm in again,
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not complaining. That's why.
Well, you're in that gray area where, and you're not the only dude in it. So
I know I'm not the only dude in it. I understand that.
Yeah.
But I'm also.
It's just like, it's so fucked up when like, it's just like 1 or 2 people have this control over whether you do what you want to do.
Well, I think the business was different when I started, where it was like, this guy's funny, he's working his ass off, let's put him on. And then it got into this superstar comics. And then the agents also getting in people's ears of like, hey, you want this guy, but you got to put these 3 guys on. And and look, like I said, I'm not complaining. And
it's just disappointing. I get it.
Well, it's hard because I want to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm not delusional. I'm not trying to be famous or anything. Yeah. I want to do the thing.
Yeah.
And so does other people. But do they want to do it just to do it? Yeah. Or are they trying to do it to become famous? I just want to do it because it's what I love to do.
Well, I do know, that, like I said, Richie had nice things to say about you the other night.
That was great.
But I never used to hang around much, but now I'm sort of like, I'm not hanging around a lot.
Right.
But it seems like the store is like this more egalitarian. It's not, the entire place is not beholden to a few comics.
Well, that's why I was excited. Though. I thought, I'm going to be back in like the old days. That's how it was when I started.
Yeah.
It was like, let's slot some of these new guys in.
Yeah.
They're hustling. They got a good podcast, good jokes.
Yeah.
Let's find the future headliners.
Yeah. Right.
And so I thought really I would be like, oh, this will be good. And also I do feel like there's this world of like, does anybody like me? You know what I mean?
Right.
I really feel like that after a while. Like I feel like no one likes me. You know, like,
in the business or in general?
In the business.
You
know, it's like, wow, like no one, I do great work.
Yeah.
I'm cool to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I hang with cool people, but I feel like if I didn't hang with you or Burr, I probably wouldn't even have spots. They'd be like, fuck that,
I don't know. I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
But I guess there's nothing, you can't talk to her.
Yeah. No, you can't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
When you talk to booking agents or the people that book the rooms, and this is just being honest, and I like to be honest because people think like, when they email me like, dude, you should be out here and there. It's like, dude, I'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
You're missing the point. I'm not like sitting at my house like, fuck Oklahoma.
Yeah. No, that's me.
But yeah. Well, when I played music, I got to that point,
Yeah.
But, if you not confront, but if you just like, hey, I was just wondering what's happening, it's
then
like,
it puts you in the weird zone.
Oh, then it's just like fucking you're the biggest dick ever to ask that.
I don't know if you're a dick, but you get into that weird kind of like, then all of a sudden it's uncomfortable.
Right.
It's not dick.
Right.
It's sort of like, the amount of shit you got to suck up to kind of like, just it's all about these and they're just people.
Yep. Yeah. And like, I remember you told me early on, you were like, hey, man, I've been in this biz forever. I've watched each club go hot and cold. He goes, when I started, the Improv was smoking. Then it was the store. Then it was the Laugh Factory. And they come and go. Yeah. And the bookers come and go, and they bring in their favorites and all that.
Yeah,
I get it, you know.
Yeah, I just don't know who is around, how it works, you know, why certain I don't know.
Yeah.
These rosters, these lineups we're seeing now, they're kind of new to me.
Right. Right.
There's so many people not around anymore.
Right.
It's kind of, I don't know.
Right. Well, so I really thought, I paid my dues. I've been in here for a long time. This will probably be a great move for me, because it's like, look, I don't want to live in New York full time.
Oh, that's right, because that's why you went to New York.
Right.
Same reason.
Same reason. So
to work.
Yeah, and it's just kind of.
You in touch with Vinny Brand?
Yeah, he's kind of in his own world right now because of a year of he was just doing tent shows and stuff. But
he won't book you?
Oh, he does. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've done it. I did it twice last year. I do about 10 road dates a year. You know what I mean? And after that, it's like you got to have someone in your court, that's going, hey, you can have this guy, but you got to have these 3 guys.
Right.
So that's why, I didn't ever want to be. I don't enjoy coattails. I don't enjoy riding other people's gigs.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy any of that shit.
Yeah.
I love to do my own work, but that's why when we started the podcast, I was kind of excited, oh, this is cool. People will know me as a comedian or whatever. But I get it. You don't need to do this, and I need
Which one? Me?
Yeah, this one. Dark Fonzie.
Right. Yeah, but they know. No, you don't think people know you as a comedian?
Well, I think it's starting to get out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But from your podcast, they don't know?
Well, I think a lot of my podcast over the years, I made a decision not to do comedians because you were doing that.
Everybody's making the rounds.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I
You've done a few.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm saying then it was, I think people know I'm a comedian, but they're music fans. They don't necessarily go see comedy live.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who does what anymore.
Yeah, I know.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah.
But what did you? What's going on with that jacket, dude? Did you get that jacket for now? Then
which jacket?
The one the new one, the Matt Dillon with the.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
What about it?
What kind of jacket is that called?
Car coat.
Car coat.
It's absolutely my favorite.
That company's the only one making them?
Yeah, well, no, there's other companies that make them. There's thin, nice ones that you can wear right out of the gate.
Yeah, but you got one that you'll never be able to wear.
No, I've been wearing it in the house.
Yeah.
I'm breaking that thing in. I loved your text. You're like you'll die before you break that in.
It's going to take you a lifetime.
Yeah, I love it.
So what, you're just walking around the house hitting yourself and waving your arms around?
Well, I'm in there.
Squinching?
I'm in there scrunching. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be the best jacket I've ever seen.
You had those guys on, though. What's the company?
Standard and Strange.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great story those 2 dudes have, man.
They're on the Grail, right?
Yeah, they're on the Grail. But,
yeah.
Holy shit, those 2 guys, man. I could talk to them for hours.
Really?
Yeah, they're denim knowledge.
Yeah.
They're leather. These guys, I'm going to go to Japan with them. They go to Japan.
That's your new podcast, Denim Knowledge.
Yeah, I'm sure that's out there. but I want to go with them because they go to these factories. They're telling me about them. There's 6 people working, just making jackets by hand all year.
Really?
Yeah, you go to these denim looms. And watch jeans being made.
Are they doing they're doing it old school?
Old school, dude.
What's the name of that one that closed here? That denim that people still got?
Oh yeah, that's the
something mill.
Yeah, the Coen's mill. Somebody bought all their shit.
Well, I know Mike has some.
Yeah.
And I know that the Raleigh Jean Company has some.
Yeah.
Because I asked them there, because I got a couple of pairs of pants with that shit. And they're like, oh, yeah, we got enough to last us forever.
Yeah.
So someone bought all that stock.
Yeah. Yeah. The kid bought it. He's got the waxed version.
Which kid? Your kid?
Yeah.
Huh.
Out there in that
Mercy guy.
Yep. Mercy Supply.
I've been finally wearing those jackets.
Yeah.
I've been really trying to wear that Chip John denim Wills.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Yeah, it's a good jacket.
Oh, yeah. Somebody told me you were wearing it last night.
Yeah.
And then Emily was asking you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Who'd you talk to? Fahim?
No, Ian Edwards.
Oh, Ian. Yeah.
Ian was funny. He's like, yeah, man, Marin's like down there talking to people now. I was dying. He's like,
I know. Everyone's acting weird with me. Like, what's his name? Renee out in the lot. He's like, so late night, huh? I'm like, what are you talking about? It's 10:30. Like, was I really that aloof before?
well, yeah, you go through your things. I mean, you know.
Just come and go, I guess.
Yeah, you had this mystique before. You know, I'd be like, what's Marin about? I go, I don't know. Yeah, will you hang out with him?
That's weird. I feel like I don't know. I hung out, but like, I got to watch, like, I went. Because like Neil was there last night, and I'm in the hallway, and it's like the reason I leave is because I'll eventually say something that's going to cause trouble. In the hallway.
Yeah.
Because like after Eliza made that comment about like, oh, you seem like you're in there a lot. I'm like, don't fucking it's not don't like I can work in the main like.
Yeah. Well, I guess you're going down in status, huh?
Yeah,
that's
that's how I take it.
Yeah.
And then I said, I get it, Eliza. You because she's like, I just want to work in there. I'm going to work in the main room on the weekend. I'm like, well, I get it. You just want to dominate. I get it. And Neil's like, okay, all right, that's enough.
It's like the kids are fighting.
He's like, you're
in between class.
You crossed the Marin line. I'm like, that was it?
Yeah.
I said, I got to be careful. See, I hang out and old Marin comes out.
Moody Marin. I renamed you yesterday.
Just throwing people under the bus.
Somebody was like, when's Dark Fonzie coming out? I go, I don't even know if it happens anymore. Talk to Moody Marin.
Moody Marin.
Talk to Moody Marin.
No Scuff Dean.
Moody Marin and no Scuff Dean.
Oh, come on. I guess it's Moody. I guess I am.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have like, but it's only, it's just an hour or two in the day. My problem is like, I fucking get anxious and I'm sort of like, oh my, like I'm busy. I actually am busy.
Right.
But like once I'm doing something, I'm fine. But it's the same with any guest or anything I have to do. Like I'm never like, I'm fucking psyched. I'm always like, oh God.
I know.
Then we got.
Well, I don't want you to do this if you don't want to do it.
No, I want to do it, but I'm just telling you that's with anything.
I know. I get it. I'm the same way.
You are?
I am. I'm like, oh my God, I did 7 interviews this week. But I'll tell you what, I would drop all the podcasts just to do this one. You know what I mean?
No.
I would.
No.
I'm just saying, I've given that to be talked 10 fucking years.
It's been 10 years.
It's 10 years.
I know, I've been doing mine.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, so
years.
it's like,
Isn't that weird, man?
I mean, I do it because I like to do it, but also it's so much fucking work, dude.
But we talk to people, though.
I know.
I mean, like that's that ultimately becomes the benefit of the whole thing. Is that like no matter what I think is going to happen in a conversation, I'm talking to some guy or some woman. You know what I mean? Like, what'd you do today? I talked to someone for an hour.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's what people were supposed to do?
I'm going to talk to Stone Gossard. I can't even fucking wait. You know?
He's the bass player?
No, he's the guitar player. Jeff's the bass player.
What's the other guy?
Mike McCready.
Mike McCready.
That's the strat I want you to get, remember?
They're all little old... you know who I was talking to? I talked to Hidalgo the other day.
Who?
David Hidalgo.
Who's that?
The guy from Los Lobos.
Oh, fuck.
And,
I never knew his name.
Yeah. It was, you know, he's not a big talker.
Right.
But fucking off mic.
Yeah.
You know, he's like... he's looking at my guitars, like, and I said, "You got any Strats?" He's like, "I said, "You got any old Strats?" I got one.
What?
And I'm like, really? He's like, "Yeah, it's a '58."
Oh, right before the '59 though. I go '59.
No, but I'm like, "Yeah, that's great." He's like, "Yeah, Garcia gave it to me."
Whoa!
Yeah,
Jerry Garcia.
Yeah, and of course, this is as I'm walking him down the driveway. What can we get?
Can we get that on the mic?
But
oh my God!
But he said, "Yeah, we were playing." He goes, and Jerry apparently just said, "I got a '58 Strat if you want." He's like, "That's a little out of my league." He's like, "No, I'm gonna give it to you."
Wow!
And he gave it to him.
Wow!
So he says that one's in the vault.
That's the last year of the Maple fretboard for a while, and then they come back in the mid '60s. But '59 is when they go to.
What do those go for, dude?
Yeah, 30.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, a mint one, like a killer one.
What about? Let's not get me a mint one.
No, we're gonna get you a beat up.
I want a beat up. 50 something.
Do you want rosewood or maple though?
I think I want rosewood.
Yeah, then you're good to go, man. We get you something killer like 15 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something I can play and not worry about.
I'm gonna find it.
Dinged up one.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah. Give me a fucked up 59.
Yeah, but all original, but fucked
Fine.
up.
Sure.
Yeah.
But not repainted like that.
No,
thing.
that's what I said. All original,
Oh,
but
right.
not
That's
fucked
right.
up.
Okay. Like that guy from Rivington. He had like
See you later.
what was that? A 59 or something?
Yeah,
but
it was like
that color was terrible.
Yeah. You got to get original.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sand that out.
I still think that the Mike McCready reissue would be great for you.
Yeah. Do you like that guy?
I love him. I think he's one of the. I thought about it today at the gym.
Yeah.
I think that Mike McCready and Stone Gossard, that's the two guitar players.
Yeah.
I think they are some of the most underrated players in the entire
That's
history.
probably right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of space. I think they kind of, it was weird because they were up against the grunching and then they just got kind of tagged on as a sort of extension of classic rock somehow.
Right.
So they kind of fall into this realm like, the licks are all familiar, but they do have a lot of space and they it's sort of like, REM, like they're their own thing in terms of how they delegate space and things, but they're not breaking any boundaries.
Well, I think those guys,
they're tasteful players.
but look at the music they
I
fucking
know.
wrote.
Yeah,
Man,
that's fine.
that's
Yeah.
what's
I'm just talking about
crazy.
playing.
Right, but I mean, it's like
Well, what's the McCready Strat? What is it? Just straight up?
It's a 60, but
Yeah.
59, 60, 61, 62
And
are all
Fender
the same.
does a good job with those reissues.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much is that thing?
Well, I think they're only making 100 of those or something. I'm gonna find out.
Oh, so maybe I should.
But if
hold
you-
on. Let's approach it a different way. I fucking love that guy, man.
I would love to have the guitar.
I told Jason Isbell, I'm like, send me one of your tellies.
Oh yeah.
I don't need a telly. I got a bunch of tellies.
Yeah, your telly,
I used to have a Mexican telly. I don't know what happened to that. I got to talk to that guy. I gave this Mexican telly with the tobacco sunburst and the ring around it. The white ring. I had one of those. I gave it to this guy. Now I'm spacing his name. Alex.
Yeah.
Alex Miller had my fucking telly. I don't know if he still has it even. You get like you're like, yeah, you can use this because I'm not really using it, and then like a decade or two goes by.
Oh shit.
I'm like, what's up with that guitar? What happened to that guitar?
Yeah, sold it, dude.
Well, yeah, you can't ask them to answer for it.
No.
You let it go.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still has it.
Yeah.
I should text him.
You gave it to him.
I kind of did, I guess. Yeah, it didn't cost much money, those Mexican tellies, but they're probably worth money now.
Not really.
Oh, good.
But it's
I got a Japanese telly from a few years ago.
those are smoking.
There?
Yeah, those are smoking.
They're not worth money, though.
Nah, but they're smoking.
All right.
I see your fucking Gibson over there. It's not in a stand. It's leaning, and
with the strings towards the amp.
it's making me so fucking crazy because all I see is like, oh, what the fuck? I broke the headstock, Dean.
Oh.
That's what I
I've
see.
never broke a headstock in my life.
Oh no!
I've never broke a headstock.
Oh no!
Ever.
Now you're gonna blame it on me if you do. But
I was playing it the other day. What am I supposed to do with it?
Well, you put it back in that rack over there.
The rack's all filled up.
Yeah, well, you take the shitty, cheap one out and you fucking put that in there.
I don't think there's any shitty cheap ones in
Well,
there.
tellies,
All right.
tellies are bulletproof. They can slide, fall over, and they don't break. That thing.
That Nash telly's a great telly.
That's great.
I got to
telly.
get that fucking SG set up.
Oh.
Because that yellow telly, I want it to be good, but I think I even my Strat, I want a better Strat.
I got to tell you
What?
yesterday. So the guy from our Bon Scott tribute, Solo Dallas, the guy that has all the gear,
Oh yeah.
he sent me over a track, and he goes, "Will you sing on this riff raff?"
Yeah.
It's got Rudy Sarza on it. It comes over. You want to hear a second of it?
Okay.
Okay, so it comes over, and it is unreal sounding. All right, and
What's it for?
He just wanted to do it with a video and everything.
Okay.
So I go over to my buddy Keith Nelson's studio, who used to play in Buck Cherry.
Oh, is that what those pictures are from?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
How's that guy, Buck Cherry?
he's great.
He's all right?
He's fucking great. So he has some of the most insane guitars ever.
Yeah.
So he goes, oh, look at this 54 gold top I just got. Real one.
Oh.
It was one of the finest guitars I've ever fucking played. Ever, dude. I was like, this thing is a monster, dude.
You just saw this thing?
Yeah, yesterday. I got to take you
How
over
much
there.
you pay for that?
I don't know, but we'll go over there this week. You should go.
54 gold top.
Yeah, it is fucking fire. So here you go. Here's the track here. This is Fiddle Soul Dust.
On guitar?
Yeah.
Playing through that pedal of his?
Yeah.
Whose drums?
I don't know the drummer's name. I got to find out.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to that. It sounds exact.
Drummer's good.
Right? Rudy Sarzo on bass.
Who's playing guitar?
Phil.
Oh, Phil, right.
Yeah.
Where's Sarza from?
Aussie.
Did I meet him?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Long-haired guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. All right, here we go.
This is you?
Yeah. I laid this vocal down in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Sound good, buddy.
Yeah. I laid that down in 15 minutes, one take through, man.
He just wants to have it?
We're gonna just throw a video out. What we want to do is maybe like get you to do one, get like 4 guys.
All AC/DC?
Yeah, and then put together this
for the-
digital flyer.
Build up for the show.
Right. So people can see it and be like, wow, you know? So put together like these 4 tracks.
Yeah.
And then post it up and say, hey, show's happening 2 nights.
Right. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That guy's a nut for the AC/DC.
Oh, yeah. So I went in there, sang the track. I hadn't been in the studio in years.
What's that guy's name? He's whose studio?
Keith Nelson.
Keith Nelson.
Great. He killed it, man. He just like, this is the mic Bond used. Get in there. So I roll a warm-up one, and he goes, that's pretty good. All right, let's try it again.
The actual mic that Bond used?
Yeah, the actual mic. Not Bond's, but the model.
Oh, what is it?
It's this crazy wait, I gotta ask him. I forgot. It was weird. It was like this size right here.
Like a harmonica mic?
No, it was used on kick drum usually in guitar amps.
All right, yeah.
But he goes, I saw a picture of Bond using this.
Not a 57.
No. It's like a serious mic, you know.
With that, but not they usually don't they mic the amps with 57s like that one?
Yeah, but you know, when you get into studios, you use a few different mics. You use some tube mics.
You know the 57.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But that's more of a live mic, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they'll mic it in the studio with a 57, but then they'll use another mic over here and one behind it.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Complicated.
But so I went in there and then I blasted the second round, and he's like, man, I've been recording records for many years. You know that. You ain't going to beat that. I go, yeah, I'm good. And he's all, fuck. I just rolled home. I was home in like 30 minutes.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jackson Brown about that solo on that Jesse Ed Davis solo.
Yeah.
On Doctor My Eyes. Well, like that. I just did what we were talking about earlier when you brought up what's that bass player's name?
Mike Inez?
No, the other.
Rudy Sarzo.
Rudy Sarzo. Like I didn't know who he was or what you were talking about, but I'm like, oh, is this okay?
Yeah. Well, you are like that though with people, because when you're at the gig, you're so fucking nervous on your guitar playing.
Yeah.
Like you don't even want to do it. You're like, maybe I just tell jokes, Dean. I'm like, no, we're gonna fucking do this. You're like, I don't know. You got all these fucking. What do you need me for? You got all these guys.
Yeah, I know.
You got the fucking pro guys.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
and they're all fans of you.
Yeah, I just like I want to get better with playing with people. I got to play with people more.
That's how I feel with comedy.
Oh yeah,
that's how I feel with comedy. I just want to get better, man.
Yeah,
I just want to, and how can I get better without the stage time? And it's like you. How can I get better without playing with a band?
I got to go talk to some guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably easier for me, but I don't want to play with no amateurs. That's the problem. How can I find professional guys to put up with my fucking amateur bullshit so I can figure out how to do it right?
Yeah. I told you we put together a band for you. I don't want to do it. Yeah.
Well, I think Flanagan's going to do something. I think I'm going to do a music thing. I'm going to do like a variety thing where I put a little combo together. I think if I just put a 3-piece together, I can handle it. Just figure out how to do it.
When's he opening back up?
Not for a while.
Wow.
I think he's planning on like July, late July.
Right.
Because he doesn't want to go half. He doesn't want to go half.
And then you're doing the Dynasty, right? Those are sold out, right?
Yeah, but I think they're going to open up some more tickets.
Oh, cool. And then are you doing Arizona?
For one night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I hope I have the fucking, I need to have the shit.
You're just flying in and doing one-nighter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm just trying to put together an hour.
Yeah.
Of new shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can do it. And if I can, I can't. But what was I just saying about
Flanagan, the variety show?
No, about Jackson Brown. I was talking about like you nailing that thing. Well, that solo by that guy Jesse Ed Davis on Doctor My Eyes is like the best. It's the best. And Jesse Ed Davis is the best. He's this like American Indian dude. And I just brought it up because Jackson was talking about this other Native American dude who's dead, he's really, helping to put together a record. He says a friend of Jesse Ed Davis. Jesse Ed Davis on Dr. My Eyes, that fucking solo, and he's just sort of like, he came in, did that one take.
Wow.
Just came in with his shit. And he's like, we played it for him. We want him to play on another song. He's like, no, I don't think that's right for me.
Yeah.
And he just put it on. Fucking, like he said, he figured out where it came in. They played it a second time. He laid it down, packed up his guitar, started to walk out, and the producer's like, wait, we need you on the end. He's like, oh, okay. Put the headband, laid it down. One take.
Right.
That solo.
This dude's out there like that, man. I think most things are one take, and then you start to overanalyze it, unless you're not warmed up.
Look, I'm all about one take.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like I can barely play at the end. I gotta pee, man. We gotta wrap it.
Okay,
let's wrap it.
Yeah,
you good?
I'm good.
All right. Moody Marc.
Moody Marc.
No Scuff Dean.
Moody Marc and No Scuff Dean. That's the name of the episode.
All right.